Why is chat disabled, bro? Like, I had no idea, bro. Wait for kids. Oh, what? That's why. All right. That's why my chat wasn't popping up. It said it was made for kids. The hell? All right, man. How do I make it so it's permanently like that, though? All right. If you just tuning in, let me know if you can see the stream. Let me know if you can see the chat. We've been having some technical difficulties on this damn stream. I don't know why this chat isn't refreshed up here. We're gonna refresh it. Still saying chat disabled. I don't I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, all right, what's going on? Bro, how do I fix my default settings to make this? No, it's not made for kids, bro. No. So annoying. I ain't gonna lie. This is mad annoying. This is mad annoying. Why is it still disabled? All right, I think it's straight now. Let me refresh it. All right, we back. We here now. I don't know what was going on with this whole chat situation. I don't know what was going on with that. I know my VOD's looking crazy right now. I'm gonna fix that in a second. It's just like, man, all this technical stuff. Like, they ain't tell me streaming was this hard. Like, bro, let me turn my monetization on. Like, what are we doing? Like, everything is just out of whack. But welcome back to another video, another live video. Getting everything straight, man. First week streaming, man. Cut me some slack. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody who's not streaming right now, you know, it would be very wise of you to start your journey, because the hardest part about building something and actually following through with what you say in your heart is starting. That's the hardest part. Once you start, everything else just fall in place. I ain't gonna lie. That consistency is a must. I ain't gonna lie. Like, so start. Don't let these people talk you out of it. Don't get it. Just get out your head and get to this bread. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? All you gotta do. Let's see. And be yourself too on stream. You know, don't try to be nobody else. Just be yourself. I feel like if you be yourself, then, you know, like, it's easy. It's very easy to be yourself. Like, it's very hard to be somebody that you're not. I ain't gonna lie. Every time where I felt like nervous or out of place or is that anxious or have anxiety, I feel like it's because I was just trying to be something I want. But, you know, I be myself. It's just so simple and so easy. It's like second nature. You feel me? You ain't thinking about trying to be a certain way or walk in a straight line. You feel me? You just be unhinged. You just be yourself, you know? Being yourself is one of the easiest things that you can do. So if you're gonna stream, if you're gonna do YouTube, if you're gonna do Facebook, if you're gonna do Instagram, be yourself. Display your personality the best way that you can display your personality, you know what I'm saying? Everything else will fall in place. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Be yourself, man. All right, man. So what we gonna do right now is I wanna get into some reactions. Let's start off with some reactions. You know, I want to play some chess. I got a Reddit that I be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little bit of stuff for us to do today. You know, it ain't gonna be boring and nothing like that. You feel me? So let's start off with reacting to some videos. I'm gonna react to some videos that I see on my explore page on YouTube. You know, just some random stuff. You know, first thing I see, right, man, I got to check. I'm a big fan. You know what I'm saying? This guy, one of the reasons why I really started YouTube. So, you know, we got to check out Soul Illuminati. When Soul Illuminati drops a video, you gotta check it out because you never know when you're gonna get another video from him. This man literally went like 2 years without posting one video. So he just posted the video on TikTok. You know, he on that spiritual wave. Hopefully we don't get no flags from the spiritual channel because, you know, the spiritual channels, they be real woke, and you know, you don't know how YouTube be feeling about them woke channels. But let's get into it. Let's check out Soul Illuminati, man. See what he got going on.
Spiritual soul
man.
In the building. Geyser.
Geyser.
Nature soul in the building, man. Simple.
That way, Soul Illuminati, man.
Geyser. In the building. Dewy soul in the building. Smooth skin soul in the building. Facial hair soul in the building, man. Simple. So look. So TikTok just got banned. Now, first thing I want to say is my condolences go out to all y'all motherfuckers it was billions and billions and billions of people trying to become influencers.
Facts.
Billions of people calling themselves influencers. It was billions of people who had jobs, who had a nice movement going. People had clothing people had all type of different products, fragrances. Man, bro, TikTok was the source for America. TikTok became the source for damn near everybody. Now y'all got a lot of people who just basically don't really know. Y'all about to have grandmas selling pussy in a minute. Y'all grandmas? You about to see all type of older women. You about to see all type of new bitches on OnlyFans. Shit is about to get real.
Look.
And you can't
My
spam
boy
them
is
shorts
unhinged,
and spam.
man.
You can't do all the shit you was doing on TikTok on YouTube. They gonna copyright your ass. A lot of people gonna have to figure some shit out. It's tough. It's tough out here. And I feel the energy already. Like, before I talk about what I want to talk about, I feel the energy already shifting. Like, it's getting dark. And then we got Trump tomorrow. So y'all took away the #1 source that kept people kind of together. You know what I'm saying? And I know everybody like me. I didn't fuck with TikTok. I did it. I made a few TikToks, but I wasn't connected to it like most of y'all. The attention span, the short vids and all that, it's just not for me. I do what I do now. You know what I'm saying? But for most of y'all, you know, for most of y'all, from the kids to the kids, like, you just get a kid a phone, they'll be on TikTok all day before I even get to them.
Facts.
The normal person start fucking with TikTok. And especially all the Gen Zs. Gen Alphas, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Gen Beatles, I don't know what's happening. They love TikTok.
Yeah.
It's crazy because shit is about to get real, because a lot of stuff is about to hit the fan. You just had all the stuff happening with them fires. And a lot of people were saying, oh, that was happening for us. They getting rid of the celebrities and this. None of that happened for us. None of that had nothing to do with us, my nigga. What the fuck I gotta burn down hundreds of houses and do all this just to get rid of a few fucking puppet celebrities? That wasn't for us. That wasn't for no trafficking or nothing. I don't know why people went around. Y'all was on TikTok going crazy. Y'all had a lot of motherfuckers on TikTok saying the fires was because of trafficking and all this other shit. And, bro, that had nothing. My nigga, they got technology. They could have just made it rain and got rid of all that, bro. Just like they used the technology to burn the shit down. It didn't have nothing to do with us, man. They toying with y'all. Now y'all about to be on y'all knees begging Trump to bring TikTok back when you was just saying.
All right. Soul's a madman. Check So out. Soul's a madman. I don't know. he's got. I'm gonna watch this on my own time because he's saying some wild stuff. I don't know how. I'm saying I'm new to the streaming world. You feel me? I don't know how YouTube reacts to certain things, so I think we're gonna find something a little more toned down to start the stream off. Maybe we'll come back to Super Soul got going on, but I don't know.
Do
man.
you want to play cop?
I don't know. So that's a little wild right there. What y'all want to do, man? I like that. I like the true crime vibe that we was on last night. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about the true crime vibes? I don't know. Let's see. Man. We try to find something on here, man. It's a wave going on right now on YouTube too. Like YouTube making it super easy for you to get seen. For some reason, when you talking about YouTube or you making money from YouTube or you showing your success on YouTube, YouTube is really monetizing you right now. So I don't know. I mean, if you on your YouTube wave, want to talk about YouTube, for some reason, they letting it go. They letting everything fly. Let me see, man. What we doing? Let's see, man. Let's get back on the true crime wave, man. Let's see, man. Dr. Insanity be going crazy. I might check out his videos. He be going crazy with the true crime. Like that story from last night was crazy. God, Lee. Let me see. Evil dad realizes cop found his disturbing secret. Let's check this video out here.
She's not back yet? You mind if we take a look in her bedroom?
Let's check this video out.
Has she ever disappeared before?
She's to leave without my permission. She doesn't not text me when I text her.
What does she normally take with her when she leaves?
A book bag, her phone.
Her phone's not in here.
It's not that I found.
She didn't talk to you with that farm around arguing here last night, or the night before, or anything. Any reason she would leave?
No.
There's a rumor going around, people telling us that she was afraid to come home.
This is the moment Andy McCauley realized police were on his trail. Just hours earlier, his girlfriend's daughter, Riley Crossman, suddenly went radio silent, and police were quickly called to come and investigate. At first glance, it looked just like a messy teenager's bedroom with nothing out of the ordinary. But as the officers scoured through the clutter, unsettling details began to emerge.
This is her book bag. Debbie says she wore it, but she said the kids already went through everything. Tony. Squatty.
They would find items that a teenager might typically take if they were planning to run away. But as they begin to look even more, they start to notice blood.
Oh.
Blood was on her sheet, and more was found on her comforter. The cops were now certain that foul play had occurred, and something terrible happened to Riley. As they try to piece together the puzzle,
crazy.
Police find themselves entangled in one man's web of deceptions and twisted lies, all crafted to conceal his one single disturbing secret. On May 8, 2019, dispatchers received a call from a concerned woman reporting the disappearance of her 15-year-old daughter, Riley Crossman. As officers arrive at the scene, they come into contact with the caller, Chantel Oakley, and her boyfriend, Andy McCauley.
What's going on, man? Haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a while.
Any word? You mind if we take a look in her bedroom?
Has she ever?
I ain't gonna cap, like, stories like this really bring me back to my hometown because there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, I don't know what it is with Virginia and all this stuff that be going on in Virginia, but it's giving me flashbacks.
Disappeared before?
She's to leave without my permission. She doesn't not text me when I text her.
This is the only mirror we have like this, so I came in yesterday morning, and I don't remember that being there. And especially her glasses, because this is not exactly the way it was. I've been in here digging and looking to see if there was a note or anything like that.
According to Riley's mother, this was unlike her, and she wasn't one to run off without telling anyone. A quick search of her room revealed that her belongings were untouched, except her bed, which was covered in bloodstains. This was highly suspicious, so officers quickly took a sample and sent it off for DNA testing. But for now, officers need to gather as much information as possible from people who last saw Riley, so they decide to question Andy about his whereabouts that day.
Just gonna talk to you with that mom around. Arguing here last night, or I mean, the night before, anything, any reason she would leave?
No.
Okay. Because the rumor going around, people telling us that she was afraid to come home. I don't know if that's, I mean, you know how people go sometimes. But
That was nothing like that.
okay. So,
She wouldn't have to be here. I mean, they're
right.
they ain't like that.
Yeah.
It's never like that.
He says nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
My mom wasn't even home.
Right.
She's at work.
No, you. They said that she got an argument
No.
with you and,
No.
and didn't want to come home.
No.
So, I don't know.
She was you can ask your grandma. She was here doing dishes and everything. Her grandma was here till 7:30.
Okay.
He already looks suspect.
Yeah.
He looks
When's the
mad
last time
suspect.
You saw her
Like 9, maybe 10ish.
at night,
Yeah.
and what context was that?
Oh, she was here in the house. She went to bed probably. Well, I don't know what time she went to bed, but she was. All the kids were in the room by like 9:30.
Did you see her leave in the morning?
No, I left 4. I got up 4 o'clock in the morning. Left 5.
Okay.
Go to work.
According to family and friends, Andy was never an early riser. In fact, when police interviewed one of his colleagues, Johnny, he stated that he had to go to his house and repeatedly call him to wake him up. But on this particular day, things were different.
I'll call him and see if he's up.
So that morning, do you remember if you called him or he called you?
Wednesday morning. I want to say he called.
But this was not the only strange thing about Andy that day. He also told police that he was at work all day, and when cops interviewed another one of his colleagues to verify his alibi, they found out that Andy had left work and was gone for nearly 5 hours.
And he gets back at roughly, it's probably 2:45.
So he was going a while. 4, almost 5 hours.
Because of this, detectives now know that Andy hasn't been completely honest with them so far, at least about staying at work the full day. This is very clearly a red flag and means that he's trying to hide something from them. But Andy might not be the only one hiding something, as officers would find out when they decide to look into Riley's boyfriend, Hayden. For the last 8 months, the two reportedly FaceTimed every night, so officers believed that if anyone was in contact with Riley the night before, it would be Hayden, and he was soon called in for an interview 2 days after Riley went missing.
Can you just tell us when you were last FaceTiming?
I was actually talking to her about the DC trip when I was going on.
These stories are so sad, man. People going missing.
30-ish.
On the night of Riley's disappearance, it just so happened that Hayden deleted all his messages with Riley because he did not want his mother seeing them. This is why detectives could tell that Hayden knows something, but because of his mother's defensiveness, he's unable to speak his mind.
I told him before not to delete his messages, but he isn't having it, deleting everything.
What do you know about her mom's lifestyle? Or what their relationship?
I don't really know much about mom.
I feel like she just isn't a responsible person.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She'll just let her do whatever she wants. They had a dance, and she was wearing this short dress. She let her walk to the school by herself in this short dress. It's at night. Riley had way too much freedom.
Although this interview was not too fruitful, it pushed Hayden to come forward with a crucial piece of evidence afterwards. A series of disturbing text messages that Riley sent to him the night before she disappeared, saying that Andy was in her room and that she was scared. Immediately, all suspicion...
What I don't get, like, when you get messages like this, what goes through your mind? Like, why don't you think, like, to tell somebody about it? Like, I don't get it. Like, you're getting all these weird messages, like, you're not gonna tell nobody family? Like, that's mad suspect. Like,
was further confirmed
that's
around
mad
Andy,
weird.
and officers would later use this information to piece together this dark puzzle. But for now, finding out Andy's actual whereabouts and what really happened during the 5 hours that Riley was missing is crucial to the investigation, and the reason why Andy would be called in for questioning.
I just talked to Johnny, right? Saw him leaving. Okay. Would you be surprised if he told me something completely different?
Maybe.
Do you not remember leaving that job site and going to Red Hill?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We did go to. It did. I'm sorry, we did. You're right.
Oh yeah, we did. Huh?
And did a shell.
How long were you there at Red Hill?
Like the rest of the day.
Okay.
Like the rest of the day.
Okay. Were you at that house the entire time fixing the shelves?
No.
Okay. Where were you at?
I was at the other house.
Okay.
I went and got some. I went and got some more drugs.
If Andy was off doing illegal drugs during those 5 missing hours, then that could possibly explain why he didn't initially tell the cops the truth about where he had been all day. But this also could just be his way of trying to distract the police by bringing their attention to something else. At this point, detectives know that Andy is desperate to give them an alternate alibi, and his drug story could possibly be true. So to cross-check, they would call in Johnny again. Johnny had a history of drug use, and the two would often do cocaine together, so he can easily substantiate or discredit Andy's account.
Would you say that there was enough to still do another line each?
Oh yeah.
A couple lines each?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you wouldn't have to, you didn't need any more coke?
So now, Andy's story about going to get more drugs isn't adding up. His colleague had already told the cops that they had more than enough cocaine to get them through the rest of the day, so there would be no reason for them to go get more drugs. Realizing that Andy has been lying, the police decide it's time to confront him and get to the bottom of his deception.
What if I told you that I know you weren't that Sunoco, and you didn't buy drugs off anybody that day? See what I'm getting at? We went from this story to this story, now we're gonna get a third story. This is one of these times you really need to think of what you're telling me, okay? Because you're not being honest. Remember what I told you about being honest and I'm not gonna just throw shit at you? I know you weren't there. I know you didn't buy drugs off your cousin, and I know you didn't use them in that parking lot that day. Where did you go when you left?
Went to my house to get the drugs.
Okay.
I already had them in my house.
Okay.
I already told Chantel. I still want to tell you I had them in my house.
So you go back home, you use your drugs, and then you go back to work, and then what?
Considering the discrepancies in each version of the story he tells officers, there is more than enough reason for officers to not trust Andy, like they would express.
I'm just telling
Switching
you the
them
whole
stories
part about
up.
you being honest.
I'm being honest with you. I've been honest with you. I told you shit that I didn't even want to tell you.
Okay. You're being somewhat honest. I mean, we're doing some polling to get some information about some drug activity, which is us. I don't even give 2 shits about. But yet we're having trouble pulling that out of you.
Because I was worried about the names out there.
Okay, and I told you I don't care about that.
I didn't say that.
You told us about the drug activity, 2 nights ago?
I did.
Did I arrest you for it?
I didn't names or anything.
The main reason for detectives pressuring Andy like this is because a record of his movements is crucial for this investigation. Usually law enforcement can just track a suspect's movements using their phone, but in Andy's case, he had supposedly left it at home the day that Riley went missing. Knowing that the more leniency detectives show to Andy, the bolder he would become in giving shady alibis, detectives decide to ramp up the intensity of the conversation, even more to make Andy nervous and slip up about his real whereabouts.
You know, the further along this is, whatever happens, and whoever did this to her, the worse off it gets for that person too.
Yes, I hope so.
She was probably taken out of that house by somebody.
Yeah, I feel something that she was taken that way, I feel. Because she would be home by now. She wouldn't leave her mom.
She was taken from that house, is what I'm saying. She didn't wander off. She didn't pack a bag and take her clothes, take her glasses, take a cell phone charger.
So many
take
different
all her money.
stories,
She had
man.
most of her money. Someone's gonna go.
Her money was still in the book bag.
Yeah. Yeah. So like I said, if someone's gonna run away or do something, they're gonna make a little bit better effort. Even for a 15-year-old.
I agree.
For a 15-year-old kid, they're gonna at least have the necessities.
Even after explicitly stating the absurdity of the situation, Andy seems as calm as ever and won't crack about where he really was. But even in this situation, detectives have one piece of evidence that would cause the pressure to mount on Andy: the texts that Hayden had showed them. Once confronted with these, Andy's behavior changes immediately.
What if I told you her last text to her boyfriend were saying, don't talk, because she still has the FaceTime on? Andy's in here. I'm afraid.
That's what it said.
What if I told you that?
I would say that's crazy.
I can put my hand on the Bible and tell you I saw those texts today.
Well, I like to see him because I know probably he is scared of me. I know she's.
Not only that, she said you were in here and she was in her bedroom because the FaceTime was still on.
I was never in her room.
That's not what she's saying.
I don't go in her room.
Andy, I'm not lying to you.
I was not in her room, for one. And for two, the kid's not scared of her. There's no reason for her to be scared of me. I've been there in her life for 1.5 years. Taking care of her, giving her everything she needs.
What we're saying Like, I get that. I hear you.
That's how it always happens.
That's what she's saying. So obviously to her, she's afraid of something.
The walls are closing in on Andy quickly, and he's no longer able to keep up with his lies.
I don't know, Andy.
He can't think of any possible reason why Riley would be afraid of him, or any explanation for why she would have sent her boyfriend those texts.
There's no way. There's no way. You can ask your mother. Her mother will tell you that it's not true. There's no
I'm
way.
telling you, I read that with my own eyes today.
I don't know. I know.
So you see where that puts us.
Yeah, I understand, but the kid's not scared of me. I don't understand how you guys can say that.
Despite the damning physical evidence, Andy continues to insist that there was no reason that Riley would have been afraid of him. Perhaps he thinks that if he denies this enough times, the cops will simply move on.
That she's not. That's your grandmother.
That's what she is saying.
She's saying that's why we're saying that. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors when, you know, you and Chantel are there, or Chantel and Riley are there, or we don't know. Okay? But obviously, in her mind, she's afraid of you. Would you agree it doesn't make sense? It doesn't make sense at all. So does she have any reason to say that? No. Then why would she say that? Oh, no.
At this point, the cops have given Andy an opportunity to come up with any sort of explanation at all, or even a lie. This would have been his chance to point towards something that may have happened in the past, even as simple as a disagreement between the two of them, as a possible reason Riley would have written these things. But Andy is not taking the bait.
Is she vindictive towards you? Does she hate you?
No, she don't hate me. She loves me.
That's what I'm asking you. I don't know. Does she argue with you?
No, ever. We have
never cuss at you, curse you out, nothing.
Never, nothing. In a year and a half, nothing.
Okay, so it sounds like to me she does love you so heartedly.
Yes.
Okay, so why would she say that?
I don't know. In a year and a half, we have not had one conflict.
Okay.
Me and the boy, yeah, we have.
Okay, but there's never been anything, like you said, a year and a half, or the last several weeks, several months, several days, nothing that's, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that one time she wanted this, and I told her no. Maybe she got mad, and she's nothing.
With all else failing, Andy would attempt to try and convince the cops that he shares the same sentiments as them.
But you see where that puts us, right?
Yeah, I understand. I understand what you guys are. I'm not mad that you guys are doing your job.
I mean, that's the last message he has from her.
I'm not mad that you guys are doing your job. I think you're doing your job, but there's nothing I can think of.
You want us to do our job. That's what we're doing.
I'm asking you to do your job. I'm not mad. You guys don't know. Guys, I think he's a little pissed off, but nothing. There's nothing I can think of. She would be mad at me for, or she would be upset with me, or scared of me, or anything with me.
You didn't go in that room?
No.
She still had FaceTime one too.
Okay, well, I wasn't in that room.
The cops lacked probable cause at this time to arrest Andy, but there is one piece of evidence that is about to change the course of this entire investigation. It was around this time that the lab results on that blood sample would finally return, and it would be an exact match to Andy's DNA. But that's not all. They also learned that the blood they tested was also mixed with saliva. This made the cops suspect that Riley's face may have been forced into the pillow in an attempt to keep her from screaming. This is an important development, but they still haven't located Riley, and they need to find more information about where Andy was during those 5 missing hours. Luckily though, all of that can be answered in the CCTV footage that captured all of Andy's movements. There were cameras attached to a nearby high school that captured Andy McCauley leaving his work site. That was the starting point of the investigation for the cops. They knew the direction of his travel, including the fact that he was on Route 9. An eyewitness.
I never knew that those live cams. I didn't know those live cams. Like, you can actually access those live cams. Has anybody ever seen that movie, Missing, when the girl mom went to some? I think she went to an island or something like that, and she actually tracked. Was it Mexico? It was somewhere. I can't remember the exact city, but she ended up going and looking at the exact camera to see where her mom was at. And it was like a live view, whatever. Like, I didn't know that was really a thing, but the CCTV, I guess that gives you access to that kind of stuff.
Who knew what Andy's vehicle looked like was able to confirm that she saw his truck backed up into the driveway of Riley's home in the middle of the day when he should have been at work. At this point, the cops believe that Andy killed Riley during the late night or early morning hours, likely to keep her from screaming while he assaulted her. They believe he then hid her body in the bedroom until everyone left, and then later returned to the house when it was empty to pick up her body and dispose of it. Using CCTV footage to guide them, and with the help of police police canines trained to pick up Riley's
Bro,
scent,
that's so
they search
sad.
a nearby mountainous area. It is there that they
So
tragically
sad, bro.
find Riley's decomposing body left in a secluded area. While this
That's
is the
sad.
outcome that nobody wanted, it marks the turning point in the case. Near where Riley's body is found, there are several unique-looking screws discovered. These are the
Bro.
same screws that were located when the cops had searched Andy's vehicle the day previously. This is even further evidence that solidified the case against him, and 8 days after the discovery of Riley's body, Andy is arrested
Crazy.
and charged with her murder. He pleaded not guilty. In the trial,
Boy, you
Andy's
gonna
defense
plead not-
argued that the prosecution failed to provide a clear motive or definitive cause of death, as the exact cause could not be determined due to the body's decomposition. Despite this, the jury found significant evidence linking Macaulay to the crime, such as the presence of drywall mud on Crossman's body, which matched the drywall
Crazy,
found
bro.
in Macaulay's truck, and inconsistencies in Macaulay's statements about his whereabouts on the day of Crossman's disappearance. The jury deliberated for about 4 hours over the course of 2 days and decided that the monster who murdered Riley was none other than Andy Macaulay.
That
We,
boy
the members
Andy,
of the
man.
Pettit jury,
God.
as to the issues joined, find the
God.
defendant, Andrew J. Macaulay Jr., as follows. Count 1, murder. Guilty of murder in the first degree.
Finally,
Yeah.
justice for Riley had been served. The only thing left was for Andy to be sentenced. The judge presiding over the case sealed his fate by giving him 2 life sentences.
Ooh,
He will never see the
life
light of day
sentences,
as a
bro.
free man ever again. And most importantly, he will never be able to hurt another innocent child.
Crazy. That's crazy, bro.
I just killed my mother.
It's kind of like triggering to even watch this kind of stuff coming from where I'm from. Like, it's so many different cases like this. Like, sometimes like you might see it on TV and just think that it's just entertainment or something like that, but literally like these cases are actually real. Like, it's so many people, even people I went to school with, like coming up missing. I remember it was this girl, rest in peace to Alexis Murphy. We actually did a campaign for her when she went missing. I think it was like maybe like 4 or 5 years later, they ended up finding a body. I'm just happy that her family can get some closure on that situation. But like I said, like these cases are definitely real. And it's a lot of unsolved mysteries. I mean, unsolved cases in Virginia. Like it was this one guy, he was working at the damn meat market. He was abducting people at concerts and stuff like that. Like it's crazy, man. Check on your people. Make sure you check on your people. All right, I think that's enough true crime for tonight. I'm gonna get a couple of chess games in, and we're gonna see where we go from here. Let me see. No, I like to play that London system. That's nothing. Okay. People be playing so weird, like this weird style of playing chess is absolutely crazy. Okay. That's nothing. Okay. And that's nothing. I mean, I can't castle, but I've seen worse. You just created a forgot what kind of pawn we call that, but that's what you just, a poison pawn. You created a poison pawn. I'm taking that. I don't care. I'll take that. Definitely will take that. Let's see. What can I do here? Nice situation. Let's see, what can I do here? up. I don't want to keep trading. I do need to get that out of there, though. I'm gonna do something like that. Get that out there, like that. Not in the mood to trade. That's nothing. What do I want to take that with? This is like a weird style of playing chess. Like, I should go up with it. Let me go up. Can't get over there. I know he's gonna try to attack that pawn. I literally don't care though. That pawn up. And I ain't in no trouble now. Good with that. Oh, God, man. It's weird playing styles. Crazy. I need to rotate this piece somehow. I'm gonna do it. I'll rotate this piece. If I need this up here. You know what? I'm gonna double these pawns up. I ain't playing fair at all. I'm gonna go down. We can take it there. Damn. He actually could have did something right there. For real. That would be a clean way to get his checkmate, though. Ain't never happen. Definitely not letting that happen. Yo, I'm ass. I'm ass, chat. I'm tired. This my first and last game tonight, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. Like, I'm ass right now. It's extremely ass. I need to just resign. This game is over with. Completely over with. One more game, man. These weird ass, stupid ass moves. I don't even know. I shouldn't have did that, but I'm up crazy anyway. See, when people play crazy, I play back crazy. It's whatever. Take, 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 take. Take, take, take. Take that. I don't know why I'm playing around with this dude. Bro, I don't know what that means. That looks crazy though. It actually looks insane. I hope he do take that. Ooh, that's gonna be a crazy for it. Actually, don't sound too bad. I ain't even gonna take back. Ooh, crazy for it. Take that. I don't know if I should get that aggressive. It's a little aggressive. Chat. A little aggressive. Yeah, I'll say that check. I'll say that check. Say that check for a later date. I'm gonna say that check. You didn't take that? Are you out of your mind? I should pass this pun. I'm gonna put him in panic mode. See what he gonna do with it. What? Are you kidding me right now? I want to trade queens. So I'm up anyway. These niggas fold under pressure. Oh my God, I blundered. I blundered so bad. That's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I blundered so bad just now. I need to go to sleep, bro. He didn't even take. What the fuck? I'm just doing anything, man. I'm off of this game. I'm tripping right now. I'm ass. I'm too tired to play this game. All right, chat, man. I appreciate everybody for rocking with me tonight, man. We officially had an hour. Another hour stream. W's in the chat. Let's go. I'm off this game. I'm tired. I'm losing that chess. I'm out of here, man. Catch y'all dudes. All y'all people. All my people, I'm going to catch you in the next video.